I'm in the office late doing janitor work, and as I scrub toilets and vacuum floors, the mind wanders, and I was reflecting on some of the videos I'd recently watched on aliens and how there's the conspiracy where aliens have helped us get to where we are today because we couldn't possibly have built a large pile of rocks in a triangle shape. Crazy bullshit stuff. But in my thinking, I was recalling uh, a quote about Americans, and I forget, is it Roosevelt? I can't remember which president or politician said it, but it was something to the effect of Americans get it right. After we do it wrong the first time, but eventually we do the right thing. So that sentiment was what was going through my head with all other technologies that I've kind of done any research in. The cars. Electric cars were the first cars. Alcohol burners were among the first cars. But then moneyed interests pushed the gasoline oil cars. You go back to the digital analog age with television and audio. Uh, Digital and analog were developed roughly about the same time. Uh, but then moneyed interests decided that analog was better, and we went with that first. And when you go back in time to pretty much every turning point I can think of, moneyed interests have pushed us to do the wrong thing first, to do the internal combustion engine and just do that until we've got it so burned out and there's no farther to go. And then we go, oh, electricity. Why didn't we think of that? Well, we did. And on many levels of different technologies. So in my addled, exhausted brain, and after inhaling Pine Sol for most of the evening, my thinking was, if there was alien intervention in on the human race, that when everybody else is saying we couldn't have done it without them, I'm starting to see the opposite. If there is alien intervention, they've done everything in their power to get us to take as long as possible and make every wrong decision first and prevent us from getting farther. Because I can see with the exponential growth charts and technology charts where you can see a nice curve where we have gotten to where we are now and there's no big jumps, nothing crazy. But if an alien race was trying to slow us down or prevent us from advancing, it would probably also look like that. Anyway, that's just my addled thought for the evening. Peace. Have a great night.